All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top right for Talon, it is Dark in the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top left of this fresh series for the Shopify Rebellion, it's ByuN in the blue. And Dark going for an extractor trick, 15 hatch at the gold, checking, seeing, hey, are you going for some kind of cheeky proxy? No? Cool. I'm going to take this gold base. Now, I have to wonder, is this going to be the Roach Ravager build that Cyril busted out at IEM Katowice? No. ESL Masters Atlanta in game 1 of his series versus Clem. That was an absolutely fantastic build. It's going to be Command Center first. Okay. If this ends up being that Roach Ravager play where you take the high yield gas very early as the Zerg, I think ByuN is going to have a devil of a time holding this. We'll see if he opens up second gas or not. If he opens up just one gas, there's a very good chance. Okay, there we go. He rallies to the second gas, so it will be double gas. I was going to say there's a good chance we'll see a second barracks, which would mean no tech, no cyclones, for example, to deal with this. But he does open up with that quick second gas, so he will be able to get up to a rather fast factory. However, ByuN is, well, he is pretty stubborn about not scouting with an early SCV in all matchups pretty much now, and we're not going to see that here. Talon? Well, the Talon Dark player, Dark, what? Dark, he's got to be building a Roach Horn, right? Gotta be. There it is. And this is going to be the build that I was talking about. So what makes this so incredibly powerful is, of course, A, you're on a gold base. That's already real good. Marine? Oh, I don't think it chases too far here, because Dark could be baiting with this. This could very easily be a bait. Oh, he's getting another gas. Wait, what? This is going to be even more dedicated than I was thinking. This is effectively going to be on 2 gases with a high yield gas, but with a with a second gas, another gas in the main. This is effectively going to be 3 gases. Dark, how many drones is he basically mining on? He's mining with 24 drones right now, but he's going to be effectively mining with add 3 for this high yield gas, and he's got 8 on minerals. That's a 40% boost on each one. What is that? That's another 6. He's effectively on 30 drones. Oh, he's going to drone up behind this. Man, this is so interesting. He's going to have so many Ravagers. This is just going to be a pure Ravager attack, isn't it? He's got enough money to make only Ravagers, pretty much. If he is so inclined. I'm actually... Oh, he's supply blocked at 52. That's why he's not morphing more Ravagers. Ooh, Cyclones, though, will get the jump on one of these Roaches. And... Oh, he almost gets a kill on the one Ravager. Lock-on does get broken. ByuN will snipe down one of these Ravagers. He's going to get the second one as well. 2 more factories in production, but ByuN is definitely in a scary situation. However, that actually... Never mind. No, he's not. Dark loses 3 Ravagers. Wait, that's not right. No, he loses 2 Ravagers. One of them was morphing. That doesn't count as killing the Ravager. That counts as killing the Ravager. Right? You still get the money back. This is so good for ByuN, though. ByuN is on 3 CCs. He's going battle mech behind this. And he's going to be able to get the Cyclone speed upgrade pretty... Well, actually, no. He's probably just going to continue to build... Cyclones for the moment. No. Okay. Yeah, he does focus on getting that Hurricane Thrusters upgrade. ByuN was able to repair up the one Cyclone... Well, the 2 Cyclones that were low on HP. Dark, despite having a gold base... I mean, ByuN's on a better economy. That pressure did nothing. And ByuN can just rally out Cyclones. Oh, Oh, Dark already moved the Overlord way long ago. ByuN was like, haha, I'm going to send the command center a little bit further, get a snipe. And Dark's like, haha, no, you're not. However, Dark is super behind right now. There's going to be a significant timing where Roach Speed is not yet done. And Hurricane Thrusters is done. Thank you very much. 25 gifted subs coming in from Brian Shen. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, my dude. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Dark will get the scout and will see that it is in fact Battle Mech. He did get a very quick infestation pit, like real fast. He also gets the burrow. That's going to allow him to break lock-ons, as well as burrow infestors and go hunting. Go sharking around. ByuN, about to have that Hurricane Thrusters. There it is. It's only going to be about a 20-second timing. But ByuN with 20 seconds to micro and a big advantage. He can potentially do a lot. And at the very least, he's going to be able to find a little bit of drone damage. It's actually not going to be that bad for Dark. Still, those Cyclones are so maneuverable. ByuN, of course, a very fast, very strong micro player, will scan to clear up some of this creep. And the first Infestor is on the way. Roach Speed does now complete. Corrosive Bile actually did land on one of those Cyclones. Oh, and Dark is going to be able to step forward into this. Will be able to grab, 3, 4 of the Cyclones. 5, 6. But it is going to be real expensive for this. Hey, thank you, I has Burrito for the gifted sub to Brian Shen. Thank you. Ooh, Siege Tank actually being rallied forward. And honestly, Dark's done a better job than I expected he'd be able to. ByuN, nice snipe on that Queen, though. And he is just rallying Cyclones with a single Siege Tank. 5 factories are now up and running, 3 of them with Tech Labs. And this gold base is under siege. We are going to see a burrowed infestor. It provides full vision. He can burrow on top of the tank. Boom! Fungal growth lands just before the second tank. Siege is on up. ByuN will still be able to disengage. Oh, nice burrow right there from Dark. That breaks both lock-ons and forces a scan as well. Very nice little play from Dark. And that little heads-up play gets a lot of value. But ByuN is on 79 SCVs. Dark is on 1-1. Oh. My God, this economy from ByuN is insane. Holy crap, we just hit another sub goal. We're back up to 450 subs. Hey, very nice burrow. Gets the takedown on the... Well, gets the cancel. Dark needs to... Ooh, ambush. Oh, ByuN's anticipating it. Or wait, no, he might have seen it from the other side. Oh, Roach is getting taken down here. We are going to see a flank attempt coming on in. ByuN will have the tanks getting jumped. These are 1-1 Roaches, so that does mitigate the damage of the Cyclone's lock-ons. Lock-ons are affected by armor now. Nice burrow from Dark after sniping down a couple of tanks. Dark, though, is so all in with this. Oh, he gets Tunneling Claws now, but if he had it before, could have been a very different story. I do like him just, you know, chilling a little bit and healing up these Roaches. Make usage of the burrow. Why not? Why not? As long as there's nothing actually happening. And now we are going to see the scan at the natural. But the Roaches will be able to get out of there. And we'd love to see just burrow again. Just burrow again. 12 Swarm Hosts on the way. I mean, you can play Swarm Host on a relatively low worker count. Oh, man, I'm really invested in these Roaches getting back to full HP. Ooh, that Watchtower gonna provide vision for the Nidus Worm. Oh. 2 of them left. 1 left. Hey, there we go, back up to full. Swarm Hosts. ByuN doesn't know where these Locusts are gonna be launched from. And they are going to show up on that third base. Dark. Ooh, going to land it on top of the Cyclones. Will force a little bit of friendly fire. Tunneling Claw is going to complete in a moment. Siege Tank did go down at the third, and a good number of SCVs getting sniped. 11 SCVs go down. Roaches. Oh. Oh, man, look at this. Burrowed roaches on multiple bases here. Dark is getting towards Hive. He's only on 67 drones, but he has got a powerful army. Another Nidus Worm coming on in. This one was cleared up on the top side. Man, the burrowed roaches can actually provide vision. First of all, they just provide vision, period. Second of all, they can let you build a Nidus Worm. Ooh, Barracks on the bottom side does find this army. Dark is on 1-2-1 and starts a +3 missile and +2 melee, whereas ByuN just finishing up now his 1-1. Dark, ooh. Oh, this could be big. That's a lot of siege tanks. One of them, no, actually will be saved for the moment. But there we go. There's the dive on top of these tanks. Going to be able to grab 1, 2, not at getting the third. Enough DPS from the Cyclones to kill off the Locusts before the friendly fire got that third tank. ByuN is getting close towards maxed out. Dark's been in an uncomfortable economic position pretty much this whole game, but he has been trading quite well. Mech takes a lot of money to get its infrastructure up. ByuN, though, is now on a lot of CCs. We are going to see Ling's trying to find an opening. Not going to be able to get anything done really at all there. That was actually very expensive. Locusts. Going to launch out in the middle. Will drop in on quite a few of these tanks from ByuN. 1, 2... Almost getting a third. Can he get another one before the tanks get the kills? No. Locusts do get obliterated. ByuN will be able to clear up quite a bit of creep here on the bottom. Well, I guess in the middle. Broodlords. They will be completely unanswered. Now, well, actually, Cyclones can beat Broodlords. And there are a lot of Cyclones. Ooh, is this the fight for ByuN? I don't know. A lot of siege tanks sieging up the back, but on the front line, they stay unsieged for the mobility. Ooh, Cyclones on the backside will be able to find 4 drones. Gonna find a couple of Overlords, a Queen. They might get this hatchery. Oh, Scan's gonna come down. These Cyclones are gonna sack themselves, but they will kill a lot of drones for it. Meanwhile, Locust Wave will clear out a couple of tanks. Oh, man. They are going to siege up now, and it is pure tank versus Broodlords. Even just a couple Broodlords. There we go. 5 Thors get started up, but so many siege tanks going to go down. Look at these Lings. They are going to get the wraparound on those tanks. That is a dream find for the Zerg. And now just a couple Broodlords going to find another couple tanks. These Broodlings, they do have +2 melee, so better upgrades than the armor. Oh, man. Dark. The tech switches, the mobility, and now the resources lost is insane. 23 siege tanks and 43 Cyclones have gone down. Dark only losing 1 infestor, 1 swarm host, and everything else is low tech. He has not lost almost any high-tech units in this entire game. Locust Wave going to get launched out. And I think this push is nigh unstoppable. The Thors are out to counter the Broods. They do have 2-2. But another 16 SCVs go down. The base has been denied. Locust Wave will get dealt with, will expire. But ByuN, I just don't think he can deal with this. Dark so good at taking these engagements. He is so good at dissecting a mech army. One of the best in the business to do it. Ravager's going to be good against these Thors as well. Corrosive Biles force those clunky Thors away, getting a kill on a couple of siege tanks. So many SCVs have gone down, 54 in this game. Oh, but as I say that, Broodlords will start to take some big damage, and there are Vikings out now. And now, as he sees the Vikings, he says, okay, I just got to get value that I can. ByuN, oh, gonna lose the gold base during all this. With the power of the Ravagers, the Biles, and the Locusts. Corrosive Biles do get dodged. ByuN could still make something happen in this game, even with this insanely cost-efficient set of plays. Oh, this is not a base with a planetary. But fortunately, just the existence of this barracks and the scouting it's provided will keep Dark from committing with the Lings, and more importantly, it lets ByuN know that what is happening here. Ooh, Locust Wave does get launched out. Will grab one Cyclone. That was funny. The Cyclone behaved as though it was surrounded before the Locust even landed. Dark able to grab another Cyclone there, and now Ling's trying to get in on top of these clones. Ooh, corrosive biles do get dodged by ByuN. Good job. There's a lot to pay attention to right now. Cyclones, he even keeps one alive against that number of Lings. It's actually pretty decent. Corrosive biles once again. Ooh, this time do hit on one of the Thors. God, what a banger of a game. ByuN starting up that +3 vehicle weapons. Dark getting close to that +3 melee. Just going to give his Lings, once again, Lings and Broodlings, an upgrade advantage once more against the armor of the mech. Oh, Vikings will be able to snipe down a couple Locusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so before they connect, but they will still find a Thor. Gold base going to try and get set up here. Not going to be able to do so. There are a lot of siege tanks, but they are going to get wrapped around upon. Dark can kill off this command center. It will get killed without being lifted. Cyclone's trying to run away, but Dark is on top of them. He's going to find another siege tank as well. The Lings are feasting. They kill the mules. SCV is going to get massacred. Oh, the corrosive biles. Boom, baby. 96 SCVs going down. 31. Oh, ByuN just got rocked. And Dark is maxed out. Absolutely unreal. Oh my God, he is the best anti-mech player of all time. I don't even care. He is so good at manufacturing these engagements, and that's going to be the final engagement of the game. ByuN not even microing this one. He knows it's over. Gonna lose all the power units. He's got the Cyclones reinforcing. They might clean up a few of these. Oh, but Dark even gets back into the Nidus Worm. ByuN on 80 supply against the juggernaut of Dark. Look at that resources lost. 15,000 in favor of Dark as he crushes game one. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left. Oh, he's so good. For Talon Esports, it is Dark. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right for the Shopify Rebellion. It's ByuN. In the blue. I think we can agree that he's probably going to play Bio for the rest of the series. Probably. Man, that was so close to just being over in favor of ByuN. Like, ByuN was very close to winning that. Damn. God, the biles on those SCVs at the end were just absolutely criminal. Just bonkers. Holy guacamole. All right, we are going to be seeing a Reaper opening up from ByuN. Still no SCV Scout. He is a non-SCV Scout enjoyer. Dark. Well, he is going to go for his hatch pool hatch. Gasless third hatchery with the drone scout. Looking for the proxies. Says, hey, what you got going? The answer is not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. And ByuN, well, he's going to make the Reaper. Dark will confirm that there's a command center on the field. Oh, right? Oh, he actually doesn't. He actually doesn't. Huh. I love the way Dark uses his Lings. He's very dancy with them. Oh, nice grenade, though. Does get the kill on one of those Lings. Good job. Good job by ByuN. ByuN does not see the timing of the third hatchery yet, so he doesn't know that this is gasless. Oh, Dark getting an interrupt on the healing. That's quite nice. ByuN finally going to see the timing. Should say, oh, okay. Dark, oh, well, he didn't see the natural expansion, but he saw the one in the main, the third base, which is much better information. Much more valuable. Oh, I was going to say, ByuN's got to be a little bit careful with that Reaper. Dark morphing in an extractor at the third. I think he's actually going to use that. I think he's just going to make that an extractor for real. ByuN, look. Oh, no, just kidding. It's a fake. We do have double gas in the main base. Usually Dark follows this up with roaches. But we will see. He did get eyes on the fact that it's a fast third CC. Okay, there we go. There is the roach warning. There's the third gas. Like I said, it is usually roaches, and recently he's been doing 3 gas roach. Overlord will get to the bottom right corner, but it is going to be a Viking. So that's going to go down. If you can get away with this, it's really nice. But the thing about this from Dark... Oh, actually, hang on. 2 drones just got picked off. What? Nice job from ByuN. How did he get just 2 drones there? Reaper's got 3 kills. How did he just get 2 drones? Huh. Well, we missed that. Sacked the Hellion for 2 drones. That's pretty nice. Problem for ByuN. Oh, okay. He does start up a tech lab on his factory. But if Dark goes for just a big Roach Ravager Ling all in, can ByuN stop it? I'm not so sure. Oh, we are going to see the Roaches trying to get in on top of these Hellions. Hellions going to try and run by. There are Lings. Ooh, nice little spread from Dark. Drone pulling into this. That's obviously not intended. ByuN going to be able to get some big cooking in the main mineral line. Only 5 drones so far. Dark is heavily dedicated with this, but ByuN is building a bunker at the natural. The Roaches are crossing the map, I believe. Yeah, they're morphing into Ravagers. There is going to be a siege tank here. Oh, that bunker not going to complete right away. We do see SCVs pulling to try and complete it, but the Marine's actually blocking, and that's going to be 1 more SCV, a couple more SCVs going down before the bunker completes. Oh, he barely keeps that one Marine alive. Corrosive biles will land on the siege tank, but it is going to be repaired. However, it will go down to the Ravagers, and just like that, the siege tank. Oh, he needed it on the high ground, but he brought it to the low, and it goes down instantly. That's game. 2-0 lead for Dark. All right, here we go. Game 3. Spawning down in the bottom left. For Talon, it is Dark. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top right for the Shopify Rebellion. It's ByuN. In the blue. And, oh man, I do think even with the sack on the Hellions and the fact that it was a Viking Liberator, I think ByuN could have held that with the siege tank, but you need that siege tank to be in a very safe position. It was not. It was immediately put into harm's way, and Dark punished it super hard. I think if we replay that game, it's still going to be tough for ByuN. Absolutely. But he's going to put that tank in a better position, and he is not going to take... Well, he's not going to lose it for free, more or less, because it really only got maybe, what, 2 or 3 shots? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Thorn. We Thorn. We Horn. All hail the Claw. It is going to be Marine first out of ByuN. ByuN is a player who loves to embrace the genuine madness of unpredictability. Ooh, Dark once again going hatch, pool hatch. Well, ByuN He's not going to be able to punish this, I don't think. He might be able to punish... Oh, Dark instantly sees the Marine. Might have been worthwhile to pull back, actually, but he's actually going to go further forward. If he pulled back, he would have been at risk of dying to the actual Marine, just under normal circumstances. And looking at the HP, he probably wouldn't have made it away. But now if there's a lift... we'll see. We'll see. It is going to be a 1-1-1 out of ByuN. Okay, there we go. There is that lift. Dark. I mean, it's not so much that you get the big eco boost from this right away, but it's the potential that you get from this. Oh, with only one Marine, Dark. Oh, he tried to force the barracks to come back, and he does. Oh my god. Oh, he's going to save it. He's going to save it and force the barracks back again. That's a dub. I don't care. That is a big dub, forcing that barracks back twice. It's not the biggest of deals, but it's like a big, like, haha, I microed this. You misjudged, and then you misjudged again. It's a very cheeky little move. Very fun. We're going to be seeing, not for ByuN, very fun for Dark. We're going to be seeing the 2 gas into that 3rd gas Roach Warren once again. This time, though, it's 2 base Banshee. Ooh, Hellions going to try and run by here. Dark not able to get the full wall. And these drones will get roasted. There's no lane speed, remember. Oh, Dark is going to lose a lot of drones, and it's going to be a lot worse of a situation than it was in the previous game, because this is much earlier on. However, he actually pulled the drones very quickly. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, Dark almost got the absolute disaster lineup, but he does pull the drones away. Queens. Wow, they're really trying to zone these units out, but actually the Hellions give them the slip. The Queen's not able to get on top of this. And now another couple drones will fall. Oh, and he gets a big lineup on the last one, getting 2 more kills. Hellions running by into the natural as well. Oh, not able to get the save on that last drone. 10 drones in total going down. Banshee will get in here with Cloak before the Spore Crawler completes. A lot of these drones are wounded. I don't know if any of them are one-shottable. Well, there's my answer. At least one of them was. There's that Cloak upgrade coming online. Spore in the main base, not quite done yet either. This is a ton of damage coming in from ByuN here. Double Engineering Bay before the 3rd CC is quite interesting, actually. Oh, but that's going to be another 2 drones. No, it's not. Transfuse saves the 2nd one. Still, 13 workers going down. This Banshee will run out of cloak energy pretty soon. And Dark knows it. It's not out yet. ByuN just kind of trying to be a nuisance. Oh, and he does get another drone kill. Very nice. That was... Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. I was going to say that's just one Banshee and he gets a lot of value, but it almost went down. Still, keeps it alive. Good micro. Good micro from ByuN. Quite a few Marines crossing the map. They do not have... Huh. They don't have stim, but I guess Dark... Well, he actually gets supply blocked. Surely ByuN is not going to commit here. He's going after the debris. Oh, okay. No, he's killing it and then backing away. I was figuring he might go for the 4th base. Look for that and maybe try and get a cancel. 2nd Banshee. Does get another 4 drones. Very strong start out of ByuN here in game number 3. After a couple of games that were very forgettable. Dark, though, you can never count him out. You give him an army and a dream, and he will hand you a championship. ByuN, of course, this was a 2 command center build, so you kind of have to get some damage done. He's definitely put himself in a very good spot, but it is not over yet. Now, we will potentially see a cancel on the 4th base. Roach speed not quite done, but it will complete momentarily. Good concave from ByuN. He's able to snipe down a Roach. Ooh, steps back into his opponent. Fighting before 1-1, but, I mean, he knows he's got the numbers, and the medevac healing is going to be good as well. Dark really does not want to give up that 4th base, but it means he's going to lose a lot of Roaches to try and keep it alive, and actually the Roaches do not win the fight here. He must keep this base alive with how much he's committed to try and save it, and he will. But that was a very good trade for ByuN. 9 Roaches and an Overlord for 12 Marines. Yeah, very good trades. Dark behind this. Hive, Hydra Den, more drones. So he's not going to be going for a big all-in. He's going to try and win this one in, well, in a little bit. And by a little bit, probably I mean a while. But he's going to need to hold on for a very long time, and that's going to be really difficult against ByuN. Dark will knock down these rocks to give him at least another point to try and jump the army. ByuN scans, sees exactly where Dark's army is. Dark doesn't know where his opponent's army is. Big stim coming on in here. 3 tanks in a very strong siege position. And ByuN might just be able to kill this hatchery. He's not really in any rush to do so. Does get it. Broodlings not going to be able to contribute to the fight. And Dark, he's going to lose quite a few drones on the tail end as well. ByuN's got to be a little bit careful to not get too far away from his tanks. But yeah, this is no problem for ByuN. He is cruising in this game number 3. And I think we are going to avoid the dreaded 3-0. Dark is adding on a Lurker Den, but he doesn't even have money for Lurkers. Starts up the 2-2 upgrades. ByuN, though, about to finish up his own 2-2. Dark will be able to bile down one of the tanks here in the back. But yeah, I think ByuN's just way too far ahead. 4th command center is now ready to land as well. Banshees. Oh, one of them does finally go down, but I mean, I guess he snipes a couple creep tumors. That's kind of cute. Dark will be... This will be enough to drive ByuN back. Oh, but that's a big army on the reinforcements. Single factory. He only just now starts the 2nd factory, so... ByuN prioritizing additional barracks, which is quite interesting, but he wants marauders very quickly, I suppose. 3 more tech labs coming on in. Well, we are going to see ByuN spreading against these biles. Scans, clears out all the creep in the middle of the map, and gets a cancel. Actually, that might have even been a kill. Yeah, that was a kill on the 5th base, gold base attempt. ByuN continuing to pinch Dark off more and more, and this is starting to feel like a bit of an inevitability. We do have Lurkers starting on up. A couple of them do hit the field. Corrosive biles actually do land on 1 or 2 of those Marines. And the Lurkers are out. There are Vipers here as well. ByuN, I mean, he's got to be a little bit careful that he doesn't let his opponent get some big abducts and drag those tanks in. One of the Lurkers did get sniped. There's a couple more behind this. Dark is really digging in his heels, making this difficult for ByuN. Big stims actually coming in on these units. Nice transfuse, trying to keep the hatchery alive, but it will fall. And that, once again, it knocks Dark back down to just 3 bases. ByuN gonna take down the Lurker Den. Oh, he actually takes down the Lurker first. Very nicely done by ByuN. Oh, even sniping an Overseer there. Yeah, there's no way at this point. Surely, even for Dark, he is going to blinding cloud a couple of these tanks, but there's so many more behind this. I mean, it's going to be not such a bad cleanup. But... oh my god, look at the resources lost. ByuN is playing so cost efficiently here in Game 3. After those first 2 games, yeah, I was very worried about the potential of a 3-0, but looks like I can not worry about that too much. 2-2 does complete for Dark. Oh, but ByuN's going to find one of these Lurkers completely exposed. No protection for it. And that is going to be the army on the bottom side going down. ByuN basically maxing out. And Dark will be forced to tap out. We're going to game number 4. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Spawning down in the bottom right. For Talon, it is Dark. And his opponent, spawning up at the top left, finally getting something together and starting to cook for the Shopify Rebellion. It's ByuN in a blue. And that was one of those games where even as you win, it felt like ByuN was so far ahead for so long. The fact that he didn't win right away, it almost feels worse. Now, is this going to be the 2 Rax Reaper? Or is this just going to be 1 Rax Expand with the low ground? Looks like as we don't have another SCV rally to the natural, it will just be that 1 Rax Expand. Yeah, you would rally the, not this SCV, but the one before it would have been rallying to the natural to build the second barracks. We don't see players going for that 2 Rax Reaper very much anymore. It still happens from time to time. But not this time. Not this time. And ByuN once again going to open up Marine first. He did eventually get the Overlord with that Marine first, but not for a while. And honestly, the Overlord getting killed was that's how it felt watching ByuN slowly but inevitably, but eventually, but painstakingly kill Dark. Yes, it happened, but it took a lot of time. And it took a seemingly Herculean effort. That's not a wall, is it? That's not tight. Oh, I'm not sure. It's always weird with these little walls. I actually don't think it is, but I'm not 100%. Maybe it is, though. Maybe it is. It looks like a Ling could fit through here. Oh, it can. SCV was about to go back to mining despite finishing on the other side. Yeah. ByuN's going to have to be a little bit careful about this. Dark did open up with Ling speed this time. Oh, Marine will get the body block on that Ling, but not able to get the kill, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. That will full wall. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine for ByuN here. We're going to be seeing ByuN going for the 1-1-1 once again. It did find some amazing damage for him in game number 3. Hellion run-bys, of course, but also the Cloaked Banshees found good damage. And really slowed down and discombobulated Dark. Dark going to be building a few more Lings to potentially deal with that Hellion run-bys. 10 Lings, if they're well spread, should be enough to deal with those first few Hellions. And of course, there's no Reaper, so we can't knock the Queens out of the way. Oh, ByuN. Okay, he's just going to snipe the Tumor. He's not actually going to go for it here. Ooh, but what he will go for is 2 additional barracks before a 3rd CC. So this is going to be a potential 2-base all-in. Now, it might be a fully dedicated 2-base all-in, or it might be a not-so-dedicated 2-base all-in. Dark does get supply blocked at 58. Oh, here come the Hellions. They are going to go for the run-by. Dark, oh, if he was paying attention, he might have been able to get a wraparound on at least 1 or 2 of those cars. But it's just fine. Dark does sack the Overlord, sees an additional barracks here. Cloak Banshee will get into the main base. And there's that Cloak coming online. Once again, the Spores are a little bit late. This is such a fast Cloak Banshee timing. This is... Oh my god. Oh, nice snipe on the Creep Tumor. Ooh, ByuN's got to be a little bit careful, but the Spore Crawler completes just a little bit too late to actually punish this. And ByuN Finding, once again, magnificent value with that first Banshee. ByuN will build the third CC behind all this. Ooh, but he is supply blocked at 62. And that is a much rougher block than what Dark faced at 58. Oh, it's a much rougher block. Does get himself unblocked now. But... oh, where's the additional... oh, there's the additional Banshee. Okay. It is going to be Ling Bane for the first time in this series coming out of Dark. How many gases? Looks like just 4 gas, so maybe pure Ling Bane to start things off. Dark is on... oh, he's actually going to lose 3 tumors right there. ByuN, oh man, finding another 2 drones in the natural. Very nicely done. There's that 1-1 starting up for Dark. ByuN. Oh man, clearing up a fair bit of creep with this Banshee. 7 kills and 5 of them were tumors at least. Dark though, good creep spread during all this. There's the Baneling speed. ByuN. I mean, he's going to have a pretty big push, but it doesn't feel that different from a normal third CC play. Oh, that's a very quick infestation pit. ByuN going to clear out a little bit more creep. Dark did repair the creep on the right side. ByuN will spot at least a little bit of the Ling counterattack. Some of it slipped past, though. Oh, that's really nice for Dark because ByuN does not have units here at this base. If Dark can even... oh, actually, he did get past with a bunch of these Lings. If he can find these 2 mules, that would be amazing. But ByuN with a very quick SCV and mule pull. Still, that does mean lost mining time on those mules. ByuN will stim forward here with these units on the bottom side. Bane speed not quite done. Widow Mines are going to siege on up. Dark going to have to give up the 4th base. That is a really nice find. There's the Bane speed now completing. Neither player has their 1-1 upgrades. There's no combat shields yet either. Meanwhile, Dark coming on in. ByuN with the target fire on the Banes. Only one of them got its actual attack off, and it was on a single SCV. Meanwhile, Banshees in the natural. Well, not going to be able to get too much done, but in the main... oh, it does finally go down. 5 SCVs did still fall during all this, so it was still a rather successful counterattack. Where are the Widow Mines? They're on the bottom side. They're just kind of chilling as the creep dissipates. That's actually kind of cool. I would have liked just 1 maybe being left here. Not such a big fan of the second one as well. Both players start their 2-2 at the same time, so there's no Terran advantage for that 2-2 timing, which often is what gets the job done. Dark. Ooh, another little Bane morph coming in on the counterattack. Marine's not quite in position. Queen's going to come forward to help defend this. Hellbats will soak at the front. Widow Mines, good spreads from Dark. Fungal Growth not being used there. Oh, nice save on one of the Widow Mines. Meanwhile, Baneling's at the 3rd base. ByuN, no, does respond, but oh, it's a little late. However, it is in time there. Good job from ByuN. That was scary. That was really scary. That was almost 4 drones for like the whole mineral line. Oh, Banshee finally does fall. Where was the detection? That Banshee cloaked. Oh, it was the Overseer on the top side. Ooh, double drop into the main base. Oh my god, if he gets these Evos. If he gets those Evos, that could be a game-winning move. But Dark will get back in position. Widow Mine. Oh, good spread from Dark. Able to deal with that very nicely. Huge Marine force moving to the right side, though. No drilling claws and no drilling claws being researched, but still quite a lot of mines. There's a bit of creep here. But there's a lot of Marines. Lings and Banes going to roll forward. Dark trying to get a mine drag, and he does actually get 1. Mitigates most of the Widow Mines the rest of the way. Oh, burrowed infestor. I didn't realize he made that burrow upgrade so quickly. Cute little maneuver. Dark continuing to spread creep through the middle of the map. ByuN will reveal his army in the middle. Infestor, where is it? Oh, it's just on the top side. Just having it as a mobile spotter is kind of nice, too. Dark does finish up his Hive. Starts up a Viper. +1 missile. Should see +3 Carapace pretty soon, most likely. ByuN. Oh, don't do the ByuN. He started the +2 or +3 armor. Please start up the +3 attack. I saw him just select the energy base again. Oh, man, this is always so sad. Okay, there we go. There we go. We didn't have to have Alexa play Despacito. No Hydra speed. Oh, maybe put that on hold. We might have to. Good creep clear here coming in from ByuN. Dark really having that creep getting blunted, but it has been re-spread on the top right. There's that +3 Carapace. Good job. No Hydra speed, though, is actually a huge oversight. Ooh, nice job from ByuN. Snipes down the one tumor that was about to finish. Can avoid using a scan while still slowing the creep significantly. ByuN gonna re-clear this creep on the top right, and will find 2 queens on their lonesome. Gonna be able to grab one of them. Second one does run away. There's that Drilling Claws upgrade. Oh, Widowmine. Ooh. Could have been pretty rough. Still pretty decent for ByuN. Ling's gonna try and get in on top of these Marines. They do get into a pocket. Oh, Fungal Growth coming in on the main army. There are a lot of Marines on the low ground. Oh, Burrow. Nice. That will force a scan at least. Oh, surely. Oh my god. I was gonna say if that actually escapes, that would have been ridiculous. But it did get chased down. Still, that looked like a pretty good jump from... yeah, that was a really good jump. Oh, man, he killed like 35 Marines. So the fungal growths were big. Ooh. Fungal growth and or parasitic bomb going to be good here. It is going to be Parabomb. And there's the abduct. A lot of medevac, or a lot of Viper energy to kill one medevac, but still, I mean, it's as long as you don't need it for the next fight right away, it's pretty good. Lot of kills on those Widow Mines from the Marines as well. 16 kills, 8 kills. Ooh, big counterattack coming on in from Dark. Can ByuN deal with it? He doesn't have that 3-3 done yet. There are Lings and Banes here. ByuN sending the entire army back home. Would love to see some Burrowed Banes. There they are. Oh, ByuN! Boom! There's one. Factory number 2 goes down as well. Scans coming in from ByuN, but he is also heavily stimming. There's the lack of Hydra speed being revealed. Oh, they're so slow without those upgrades off creep. Lings and Banes on the left side also getting some big connections. This is an orbital for the 4th. Dark, ooh, we might have been able to keep pushing, but would have been a precarious move. Oh my god, these Hydras are so slow. Ooh, Mind Drag. Almost got a ton of Marines. They are very wounded up. +3 Carapace will complete momentarily. The Hydras are outgunned at the moment. It's going to be 1-3 versus 3-3. Oh my god, the overstimmed army is insane. Blinding Cloud's very good. Huge Mind Drags. But the medevac sustain might just be too much. Yes, it will. Dark is going to get driven back once again. Oh, nice target fire on the one Bane there from ByuN. Widowmine going to burrow up in on top of the army of Dark. Gets a good shot on the Hydras. Medevacs are very low on juice. ByuN, though, is going to be able to keep standing and fighting. Man with gun, go burr. Target fire on the Viper is going to be good. ByuN will not be stopped. And even if he is, he's taking himself a big lead at this point. Widowmine targeting forward to make sure he doesn't get friendly fired. Good job from ByuN. 15 Marines at a time. And Dark pulling the drones into this. It's not going to be enough to break the momentum of this push. Changeling spotting the Marines, flooding forward. And ByuN is going to force a game number 5 at this point. Hydras, I mean, in a good concave. No, it's just the upgrades. The upgrades are a little bit too much. It does break the momentum of that push. Well, okay. It is just Marine Mine right now. Marine Mine medevac. 3 infestors on the way. Lurkers will be world beaters right now. They do have range. They're about to have adaptive talons. Can he survive? Even 2 lurkers could make a difference here. Widow Mines. Oh, that was some big friendly fire on those mines. 147 Marines, by the way, died in that battle report. 8 Marines just got splashed down. Oh my god, Dark. I was counting him down and out, but he is not down. He is not out. That is the lifted main command center. It's blocked by a burrowed Ling. Very nice job from Dark, slowing down the momentum of ByuN. And now we've got ByuN. His tech is super countered. He's on basically pure Marine against an opponent that's on 2-3 Lurkers with adaptive talons and that range upgrade. Oh my goodness. Dark, is he gonna do it again and will his way to a victory once more? Oh, Lurkers! Lurkers spotting the army. But the army does get the kill on them. However, ByuN is going to lose so many SCVs on this third base. Lurkers and Hydras finding the reinforcing the Marines. Oh no, ByuN starting to fall apart a little bit here. Another friendly fire Widowmine. Broodlings. Wow, they actually get cooked. They don't really do anything. But Ling's going to get in on top of another mineral line of ByuN. ByuN is starting to plummet in the worker count. Oh, another Lurker coming on in on the Marines. Fungal growth on top of the Marines as well. There's no healing. Even 1-2 Hydra is going to be a tough thing to deal with. Fungal growth coming on in on the medevacs again. ByuN's supply has plummeted from where it was. Ooh, burrow on the Hydras here. There are still a lot of scans available. ByuN did lose one of his command centers, but Dark has, I mean, he's lost so much as well. This is a crazy game number 4. I thought for sure this one was over, but ByuN managing to get a bunch of Marines out once again. There are 3 Lurkers on the field. Where are they? Ooh, Dark gonna have to give up this base. We do see another Ling counterattack. It's just a small number of Lings. He's gonna find so many SCVs. 5-6 SCVs. Dark will lose this base on the top right. That's going to knock him back down to, well, not a whole lot of bases, to be honest. Ooh, another Ling run by, but this one does get dealt with. The lack of +3 melee does make this so much more difficult for Dark. The Lings unburrow on top of the mineral line again. And look at that, Dark burrowing individual Lings right here. Oh, that scan did spot this. Widowmine does get cleaned up. ByuN, oh, he cannot push into the 3 Lurkers into a choke. Dark. More infestors popping out here. 2 more fresh ones. Actually, are they fresh? No, one of them already fungaled. So maybe these are leftover infestors. 4 infestors did go down. ByuN on so much gas. He's adding on tech labs. Oh, is he getting marauders? Or is he getting... He can't afford ghosts. Well, I mean, he's got an insane amount of... an insane amount of gas, so maybe he can. Were those SC... What were those? They exploded. They weren't SCVs. It is going to be Marauders, by the way. No concussive shells, though. So he needs to start that up if he wants to keep cooking. Also, he's only on 2 medevacs. Oh my god, even a single stim right now would be a disaster. ByuN has to be so wary of burrowed Banes, of burrowed hold position Lurkers. Hold fire Lurkers, I should say. There is a nice Widow mine here for ByuN. Couple of nice mines across the map. It's going to settle down for a little bit. The game, that is. Dark adding on more drones. He's got quite a few Lurkers defending this freshest base of his. God, that is a lot of Marines here. Ling? Oh, going to burrow on up. Do you really want to waste a scan for just 1 Ling? Not really in a situation like this. ByuN actually is out mining Dark for the moment, because 2 of his bases are fresher. Even though he's down a ton of workers, but Dark is still mining a lot of gas. He actually hasn't taken one of these gases. Actually, he's got 2 gases he hasn't taken here. Taking them at the fresh base instead. Ooh, there is an infestor here. Oh, scan comes down. Will spot it. Good job from ByuN. Oh, nice burrowed Ling from Dark. Ling's in position here. God, Ghost being added on here, but the Lurkers, they are not dealt with yet. ByuN is about to be on 8 Ghosts, though. He's getting in towards Cloak still. Oh, no, he did add concussive shells. Wait, did he add it? Did he have it the whole time? I feel like he must have just built it. Ooh, scouting Ling. Doesn't give a ton of vision, but they're really good. Changeling as well. Ooh, Dark also getting in towards... I didn't even notice the +3 missile started. +3 melee as well. I actually think the +3 melee might have been a better decision here because he's relying more on the Ling counterattacks. And Lurkers just do so much more damage. I mean, they also are more affected by upgrades. But the Lurkers are already going to do a ton of damage, whereas the melee upgrades, you really need that upgrade for it to be effective. Dark will get this new base up and running. And that will actually be a big find for him, a big boon. Snipes coming in on some of these Lurkers. Oh, Dark going to try and get a Lurker in on the left side. That will force ByuN's army almost completely back home. Oh, Scan going to come on in. Snipe will take down that Lurker. Widowmine. Oh, gets a decent shot, but it could have been so much bigger. It was already quite good. Ooh, attacking the Lurkers. Got to be careful. A lot of Marines going down right away. Ghosts will retreat on out. This is a huge army. Where are the infestors for Dark? He's got one infestor trying to come forward. He would have loved to get a Sharkfester from the back, but there is a missile turret here. Meanwhile, a lot of Lings not going to be able to find much value on this top side. However, the Lurkers certainly will. Oh, that's going to be a lot of Marines getting pushed back. SCV is going to pull away. Dark will be able to wipe out a ton of SCVs, deny the mining time here, and he kills the Ghost Academy as well. So no more Ghosts in production, but there's 17. There was 0 like 2 minutes ago. Now there's 17 Ghosts. ByuN has spent his entire gas bank. He steps very far forward on the creep, though, already losing a bunch of those Ghosts. There are still quite a few more behind this. Banelings did get some connections here. Lurkers coming in behind us as well. They are going to burrow up on the low ground. Dark will lose this base, and he's going to lose a ton of drones as well. Nice EMP on that one infestor. And the Lings will be pushed back. Dark, ooh, intercepting a lot of reinforcements, though, with these Lurkers. The gas bank of ByuN being put to magnificent use. Dark, oh, get some big shots on the spines, but... the Lurker spines, I should say. But they do get cleaned up. Base on the top side has been pushed away entirely. ByuN is barely mining at this point. Dark is way ahead in that income, despite losing his freshest, most recent base. ByuN will find a Lurker. Okay, he does have the scan. He is still on 3 orbitals. There is another command center ready to turn into a planetary. Oh, fungal growth. It is going to connect. EMP's a little bit late. Lurker on the backside, not going to be able to burrow. Fungal growth. Nope, no fungal. It's just pure bio here. Fungal does catch a couple of units. Dark going to pull the drones into this. Is this going to be enough? No. Baneling's trying to get in on the backside. Going to get cleaned up by the reinforcements. Dark pulling the drones once again, just trying to keep the Lurkers and Hydras alive. But it is a meat grinder. Zerg goes in and death comes out. And ByuN will be able to keep this one alive. The Ghost transition off that insane gas bank actually is going to be enough. Dark, during all this, killed another 12 SCVs. He's knocked ByuN down to just 8 workers. Even now, if the Lurkers get the right shots, there's still a small, minuscule chance for Dark. Any other player, and you'd say there's no hope whatsoever. And I still don't think there really is. Not with an army this big for ByuN. But, I mean, Dark just has the eye of the tiger. Lurker will get sniped down. That is one of the 3 remaining Lurkers on the field. There's only 2 left now. And now we are truly in a position where there is no replacing anything. Snipe's going to come on in. We'll clear out this last Lurker. And GG gets called. We're going to Game 5. What an absolute banger we've got. All right, here we go. Game number 5. After an absolutely magnificent series. Spawning down in the bottom left for talent, it is Dark. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top right, opening up with a low ground depot once again. For the Shopify Rebellion, it's ByuN. in the blue. Oh my goodness. What an absolutely ridiculous game, ridiculous series this has been. Absolutely insane. God, so well played from both of them. Dark, I thought he was so down and out in that game, and he fought so valiantly, made it ridiculously close. Ultimately, it did end up falling short. He did end up falling short, but he really muscled that one. Muscled his way back into that one. And now, but ByuN closed the door. ByuN didn't end up faltering. If Dark could have shut down that topside base a little bit earlier, maybe, just maybe, there was a chance. But yeah, it didn't work out that way. Now, what are we going to be seeing from these two players? ByuN will once again open low ground, but with a Marine first. Dark, I think... Well, I think actually he can save this Overlord. Dark is going to see that there's a low ground barracks. He's going to see the Marine. I was going to say, you just go for this position. ByuN, though. Oh, he actually starts the reactor, so Dark sees that. Oh, I think this is going to be a dead Overlord before it gets there, though. It's going to be kind of close. Does go down. Finally, something going the way ByuN planned right from the get-go. Doesn't have to work so hard for it like he did in game number 3? Game number 3. And maybe that'll be a microcosm for what's going to happen in this game number 5. He might have... I don't think you can ever actually truly break Dark's mental. No matter what happens, it feels like he's always going to have a puncher's chance. But he might have broken a little bit of the swagger of Dark. Dark, for now, going to use the zoomy zones. Kind of leapfrog the Overlords across. Well, leapfrog the second Overlord across. At the very least, he'll get a little bit of advanced warning if anything crosses the map. But it actually was ByuN initially just looking for some lings, saying, hey, what's going on? Dark did skip lings, speaking of which. He was able to skip lings entirely for the first little bit. Does scout the first 2 Hellions. And ByuN, this is funny. He's trying to set an ambush around the corner, but Dark was like right there. He was very much anticipating that. Ling speed was very fast for Dark, and that's one of the like positive benefits of this situation. ByuN, Dark was ready for this. He was ready to pounce on those Hellions, so wise decision from ByuN, backing away. We will once again see the Cloak Banshee, very fast Cloak Banshee, into the fast second and potentially third barracks once again. Didn't find a crazy amount of damage in game 4, unless I'm misremembering, but got a little bit of value. Going to see a little repair on one of the Hellions. It is just 4 cars. Oh, Dark will scout the setup of his opponent at the natural. This is actually where all the infrastructure is. So he sees the second barracks, sees the Banshee cloak being researched, and for the first time in this series, we are going to have Banshees pop out and not get here with Cloak before the Spores complete. The Spores will actually be in time for Cloak this time. And we even see a little bit of damage coming in on one of those Banshees. Well, on the first Banshee. Cloak, even with the Cloak not being done, he still managed to find 1 drone, but Dark is already in a very good position in this game. Cloak Banshee off 2cc, it's not a cheese per se, but it is a build that I do feel like you need to find some value with. No, he is finding a little bit of value. Gets a couple drones. Does he get this one at the natural? Yes, he does, as it transfers. Also scouts the double Evo. Good bit of information, and he sees the layer timing. Well, not yet, but you might see when it completes. You can see ByuN really trying to shark around, take advantage of this Banshee as much as possible. But Dark was buttoned up pretty darn tightly. Even though he loses a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Meanwhile, Dark wisely taking down his rocks out front of his main. That's obviously something that can be a point of contention. Oh, Scan going to come on in. I wonder if Dark... No, I mean, the Lings are revealed. He can't really jump this. Oh, he started up +1 melee, canceled it. Started +1 Carapace. Starts the Baneling speed upgrade. Does need to restart +1 melee. Ooh, Dark sees them. Oh, man, this is such a good scout from Dark. ByuN doesn't realize there's an Overlord there. Oh, this is such good information for Dark. He's morphing in Banes. He did drone up to 68, which is pretty huge. ByuN is going to try and get in on top of this 4th base. Overlord on the high ground does get taken down. That will... Wow, that's actually really bad for Dark. Losing that Overlord does supply block him. And I think with that, he cannot hold this base. But, I mean, even without... Oh, my God. Is he going to go for it? He is. Marines are a little bit far forward. And how many Marines? I mean, it killed 3. Not really worth it. Especially since he loses the base anyways. Maybe he was hoping that ByuN got a little bit too far away from his tanks and maybe he wasn't paying close attention. Good call canceling those 2 larvae, or 2 eggs. They were not going to be a good move. They were going to almost certainly die. Would have just been 100 minerals wasted, so he gets it back at least. Dark does still have good creep spread. And he has taken the base to the bottom right once again. Ooh, ByuN going to try and find an opening at the natural, but I don't really think there's much to be found here with that many queens. Meanwhile, Lings and Banes will force the medevac to load on up. 3rd command center is being built here. It's about halfway done. I still think Dark is actually in a good position in this game. Especially with the +1 Carapace now finished. As long as he starts the 2/2 upgrades very quickly, I think I like Dark's position. ByuN just now about halfway done with his +1 armor. And his engine, or his armory only just now started, as well as his 2nd engineering bay. So yeah, if Dark starts up his 2/2 right now, he will take a rather decent upgrade timing lead. Ooh, ByuN does give Dark a little bit of a juke here. Now, because the units are kind of overstimmed, ByuN, he actually gets some good trades there before being forced to pick up killing 10 Lings, only losing 1 Marine. Dark, ooh, able to Bane morph in the main. Oh, can he get in on top of this? ByuN. Nice hot pickup. Snipes a Bane. Maybe 2. Oh, cute move from ByuN. Or from Dark, I should say. ByuN will be able to keep most of the Hellions alive. Only one of them actually falling. Oh, that's a really, really cute move. 2/2 did start for Dark a little bit ago. Could have been a while ago. But, of course, he's been dealing with a lot of pressure. He does have the Hive started up. It's a very fast Hive. Dark still has quite a bit of money in the bank as well. He's had a good economy, despite the fact that ByuN is really on all over him at this point. Now, Dark... Oh. ByuN gonna siege up and start moving into the natural a little bit. Oh, can he find these active tumors? Yes, he does get all of them. Obviously, he doesn't get this one that was out of the scan range, but... That one doesn't really count. That's not... that you can't get it if you can't see it. Ooh, Ultralisk coming on in, but we do already have ByuN heading into Marauder production. He's actually on 3 Tech Lab barracks. That is a very uncommon play, but it's a cute one. It's a neat one. ByuN going to be able to find a couple of drones here and gets himself into a pocket. Will be forced back, but... Not a bad little trade there. 3 drones. Dark going to need to rebuild there, a couple of them. Dark does have the Adrenal Glands upgrade started on up here. Ooh, there's those burrowed Banes. Ooh, but ByuN re-unloading in a different location. Meanwhile, ByuN just sitting on the top side, holding this base. Is he finally going to disengage? No, he's just going to back up a tiny bit, but... Not in time. Will lose both tanks. Abducting into the Queens. The Queens are not going to care about the siege tank fire at all. 3-3 starts up here for Dark. ByuN. Oh. he is going to be forced away from this position on the top. A lot of creep spread in the middle, but some of it does get cleaned up here finally by ByuN. There's that chitinous plating starting on up. And we've also got the anabolic synthesis getting queued up as well. Vipers, where are they? They're probably going to go for the parasitic bombs on these medevacs. He can kill one with a parasitic bomb for sure. Second one will survive for a little bit. ByuN, I think he wants to force the double parabomb. And he will successfully do so, but he is going to lose all this supply. I say all this supply. It's actually not that much. Queen's going to get in on top of the medevacs as they try and unload on the retake attempts of this original third base, which now is like the fifth base. We got a Nidus Worm coming on in for Dark here. ByuN, I mean, he's kept the action pretty much on his opponent's side of the map this whole time. Where's the Ghost transition? Do we have a Ghost transition yet? No. 3-3 is quite a bit further along for Dark here. ByuN, that is so many Marauders, but if the Banelings can get the right connections, it can still be good for ByuN. Oh, Widowmine's burrowing and unburrowing, not able to get any shots, and this entire fight takes place on creep. That is kind of what I was talking about. ByuN loses everything. Oh, man. Dark just absolutely swarmed him. Marauders are good against Banelings, except when they're all clumped up like that. And now Dark remaxes instantly. ByuN loses all of the initiative, all of the momentum he had carved out. I think the game was still pretty even, but now it is so far in favor of Dark. Dark going to remax on Ultras. He's going to have that Ultralisk off-creep speed upgrade. That's going to be done. 3-3 is nearly done. And it will be ready to go by the time Dark wants to go. Ooh, Nidus Worm in the main base. ByuN's got nothing there. Lings and Banes moving forward on the planetary on this top side. And Blinding Cloud knocking out one of the tanks, forcing the bio back as well. Vipers do get a little bit too far forward, and that was a little bit wasteful. But on the top side, we've got Queens. Actually, they're going to get burned through. Marines will clean them up. However, the Lings, the Ultras, the remaining Banes are going to get in on top of ByuN's production. And there's no wall at the top of the ramp. ByuN will have no choice but to tap out. Dark denies the reverse sweep and takes game number 5 in very impressive fashion. Honestly, one of the series of the year for these ESL Open Cups for sure. Game number 4 was honestly, games 1, game 4, and even game 5 were all magnificent. And if you enjoyed that one, make sure to drop a comment, hit that like and subscribe, check out the rest of my videos, and we'll catch you on the flip side.